Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the Cunning Plan presents The Tatters of the King, a Call of Cthulhu mystery. I am your host, Neil Drill. We have the usual suspects of Tim, who plays Henri Beaumont.
Bonjour, mon ami.
We have Val, who plays the priest, Jonathan Light.
Hello.
And we have Matt, who plays Donald Mallard.
Hello.
No, we weren't about 2 weeks last week. Tim was on vacation, but we are back tonight, picking up where the guys left off. So you tell me, where were you? I think you interviewed a Dr. Trollope, but shortly after he met with you guys, he was fatally stabbed in St. James's Park.
Oh, that was lucky.
You have you've also interviewed the staff that were at Roby's house. You also met with a Vincent Tuck, a private investigator who was hired by Roby's brother, and you got some information out of him. And you also have a interview arranged with the detective investigating Dr. Trollope's death, arranged for later the day. The date is the 5th of November, 1928. I think. Have I missed anything, guys? Is that pretty much what you remember?
I don't have a clue. I am so fucking lost.
Okay. Nice
Yeah,
to see
we
that you're
got-
taking notes.
No, we've got British Museum. We've got to go and see J.R.R. Tolkien, and we've got a meeting with the PC. Is that right?
Yep.
And
Right. Oh, yeah, Tolkien.
and I think I finished off last time talking a lot about magic and saying this magic stuff keeps coming up because we've got this ring that makes you feel safer, makes you feel calmer. We've had blood draining murders. We've had people being husked in the street, witnessed by Tuck. We've had people being stabbed while stabbing themselves. This is all very, very odd. And on their own, each of these could be dismissed, but these are all connected, these murders, and now we've had another murder, although this one seems to be of a much more normal, knife murder. But from that murder, we gained a ring that gives us it's kind of a calming ring.
It's not a ring. It's not a ring.
Amulet.
It's a something that he wore around his neck. You don't know what it is. It's made of a substance that none of you recognise.
Right. But it's a necklace.
Yes. Yeah. It was
calming necklace.
Worn around the attackers.
Oh, it's a sanity stone. I put.
Okay.
Sanity stone. That's what I put.
Yeah. You did recover some sanity. Yeah, for finding it. Absolutely.
And we all experienced the magic when the yellow sign was introduced, and we're looking at there's lots of ritualistic murders, levels of savagery. There was a whistle, and whether or not that's magic is questionable, but it seems to be that was part of this murder in all these years ago. And then we've also found that this Talbot Estes is written something that is very odd, and that there is kind of like talk of the palaces in the lake, and we've got these interesting characters, Talbot Estes, Quarry, and then the guy that we confronted, who is the guy at the shop, whatever he was.
That was Bacon. Lawrence Bacon, whose
Lawrence
name you got
Bacon.
from Tuck.
So Lawrence Bacon is very dodgy. We've obviously got Edward. Is it Edward? Edward Quarry or something?
Yeah, Edward Quarry.
Edward Quarry, who we need to talk
Malcolm.
to.
Sorry, Malcolm Quarry.
Malcolm
And
Quarry.
the fourth man,
Edwards.
he was
yeah.
and the fourth man, he was only able to identify as Edwards.
Yeah, but we found out about where we found out about there was a fourth. Who was the academic? I'm my brain. Sorry. Ooh,
Academic.
do all this. Yeah, Edwards was the third man. So
yeah, Edwards.
Bacon,
Quarry was the
Quarry.
academic. Quarry was the scientist.
Lawrence.
Who worked at the Royal Society.
Yeah.
And Lawrence Bacon is a antiques dealer.
Yeah.
So,
L. Bacon, M. Quarry, scientist, Edwards, met Lawrence Bacon's business.
and Edwards was the one that they identified as being the dangerous one. Question mark.
40 Berry something Road, Islington.
Yeah, we haven't searched that address yet.
No.
But we had been to the Royal Royal Society and met with my friend Rupert, who and we found out that he went to the continent. But we're not sure where he is now. But we believe it was Malcolm that may have brought Lawrence on board, who or from what Alexander said, is Alexander Roby, isn't it? Yes.
Yes, it is Alexander Roby. Yep.
Alexander Roby. He said that it was Malcolm who brought the danger. He brought somebody else in, and he said Edwards was okay. So Lawrence Bacon, who we confronted, seemed very smug and happy that he was behind, or he was not upset about the murder. So there's a lot of stuff going on.
There is. And with that, with that, we shall carry on with interview with DCI Taylor, who has come to the Beaumont address to interview you guys following Dr. Trollope's death. Now,
that's nice.
You guys are all. You seem to have made Henri's property your base at the moment. The detective knocks on the door. I presume he's shown in by your staff, Henri.
Yep, Jensen.
Yep.
I turn to Mrs. Henderson and I nod to her. She starts making some tea. Okay.
Thank you very much. Yeah, that's
trembling
that's
slightly.
in the morning.
Shall we go through the garden? Let's go sit in the garden. It's nice. Let us go sit in the garden. It is a nice day.
So, tell me, how do you guys know Dr. Trollope? We got his appointment book and noticed that the three of you were booked in for an appointment with him.
Yes, very interesting.
Yeah, patient client privilege, I'm afraid.
This is a murder investigation. We're just trying to build up a background of Dr. Trollope's whereabouts in the days leading up to his death.
My colleague here is understanding of that, but we will help you in every way we can with Dr. Trollope's death.
Okay.
But obviously the reasons why we were meeting with them, we will tell you in once if we feel like it is relevant. There is a lot of irrelevant information which is very private to some very powerful people, and we would not want to embarrass anybody.
Okay. how would you describe the Doctor's frame of mind during your meeting with him?
So Dr. Trollope was very angry, maybe frustrated, a little bit bored, dismissive. I think those would be some words. He was helping us with an investigation we are taking about a very old case, a cold case almost, which is in itself not particularly interesting. But he was not interested in it. He felt that everything that had happened was by the by and normal. We were talking about something that was it has gone through good courts, and it is not something that is so important. But
Okay.
it was something that he felt was it was interesting actually. We towards the end of the interview, he was about to tell us something, and he decided not to. But what it could be, I do not know.
Okay. We've interviewed his staff, and they've said pretty much the same thing as you, that he seemed distracted in the days leading up to the unfortunate incident. And we was hoping that you were three of the last people to see him alive, and just wondering if obviously you could shed some light on that.
Fascinating. The I could give
I'm
you
trying to
some
remember
people
the
who
interview.
might be of. So I wrote it all down. It is here. Yes, he said it was nothing unusual. Yeah, he wasn't particularly interested in helping us, to be honest. But towards the end of the interview, I was interested in his travel and where he'd been and what he'd done, and he seemed to be getting very nervous. And I asked him, "What is wrong? Do you need to talk to someone?" And he almost told me of something, and I thought, well, boof, somebody, it's not my problem. But he seemed agitated and wanting to talk about something. Um, yes, have
But
you
you three have no idea what that is.
not what that was? No, the thing he was talking to us about, he was not interested in. So, and he did not have any more information. He wasn't very helpful. He wasn't really bothered. It didn't seem to kind of be connected to whatever was upsetting him. So no.
Okay.
We do have we there may be a couple of people you can talk to who I know he has had interactions with in the past. That may help.
Yes, please. At the minute, we're at a loss. There's very few leads, so anything you can give
Absolutely.
us.
There is a gentleman called Lawrence Bacon who is he runs a antique shop, um, who was
Yes.
involved in the investigation that I told you about. He We did go and see him and I spoke to him and said, "Look, this is serious. What is going on?" And he seemed very nonplussed. Put it that way, which for me felt like, why would you be worried? Why are somebody died? Would you not take any interest? Um, this was after we had seen Trollop and Trollop had died.
Okay.
Um, the other person we are trying to find is a gentleman called Malcolm Corey. He's a scientist with the Royal Society, or was. Um, we have not been able to find him at all. Um, he was involved with this gentleman in the past. Um, he seems to have gone abroad to the continent. I do not know where. We are looking into it, but maybe you have the ability to find him quicker. Um, and we have a gentleman called Edwards that we cannot find. But Edwards is such a That is all the information we have.
Okay. Yes, there's obviously, this being London, there's I imagine there's quite a few people with the surname Edwards.
Absolument. I can tell you, how much confidence do we have here with you?
Absolute confidence.
Excellent.
Nothing. I mean, if you want to speak off the record, then by all means.
Yes, absolutely. Off the record, we are working on behalf of Alexander Robbie. Sorry, we are working on behalf of the doctor for Alexander Robbie. He was somebody who was imprisoned in a mental asylum not a long time ago. The doctor has serious questions about it, and these are people who are involved with him, and the doctor was involved with him. So this is where it was like they're probably all involved together. That is why we confronted Lawrence and said, "You may be in danger." He laughed, or at least was smiling and like, "I'm not in danger." I feel like we do not have the, how can I say it? We cannot put pressure on this gentleman, but I know him to be dangerous. His shop is very well guarded, and same with Malcolm Quarry. He could well be dangerous as well. So maybe some surveillance, or if you have any information, that would be very helpful. We are following up some other leads, not related to this murder, just random, history stuff to help with this. But expanding the net slightly would help. But please take care about who you talk to, because obviously these are very connected people, and I would not, or at least Alexander Robbie is, and I would not want him to be any, how can I put it, anything to come back to his brother or his family, or you understand. These are very powerful people.
Absolutely.
And we don't wish to upset them.
No, of
without
course.
clear. Okay.
And do you two have anything further to add to that? Looking at Jonathan and Donald.
These cakes got wheat in them.
Well,
yeah, whatever. He
Oh
said.
yeah. I hold up a soggy notebook. I've lost most of my notes, I'm afraid. But yeah, that's it really. It's Toff's business mainly. I think it's the whole funny handshake thing.
Yeah, Henri.
okay.
Henri knows these things best.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I come from the world. My associate here, this man is an academic. This man is a priest who's very, very adept with talking with the common man and working with children. Both of these people are very
Quick, should we
useful
take
in
this
our
out of
work.
quick, run away. He'll talk himself to death.
Okay. Thank you very much for your time. I hope we could help you. I hope
no
that clears
problem.
up why we were meeting with him and
No, very helpful. Thank
You're
you. And
You're very
if you
trusting.
think... well,
I mean, we
as
were
I
the
say,
last people to see him alive. I thought we would be hot
yes.
gossip,
No, I mean,
Is it because we've got the priest?
You.
I knew it'd come in
well,
handy.
I mean, that does help, obviously, but
I
but
know
no,
I'm a clever academic.
You
I
guys
like
are
this
not.
time of
You guys are not persons of interest. We're just trying to piece together Dr. Trollope's movements in the days leading up to his death.
Oh
And
no, that's
you've
disgusting.
confirmed. You've confirmed everything that his staff has told us as well. So it all sort of fits into to what you've said. So no,
I'll tell you what,
thank you.
I'm not blowing my own trumpet. I've tried. It hurts too much. But from an occultist specialist like myself, don't dismiss things that you might just say is, oh, that's just nonsense, heebie-jeebie kind of stuff. Because I reckon these guys all believe in that. So, word to the boys, if it looks like something weird and ghostly and all that kind of stuff, give it a look. Because I reckon there might be more in it. Might not be real, but they think it is.
Okay, well, thank you very much for your opinion, and on that note, I'll bid you fine gentlemen farewell.
That's
thank you.
covered. It's that one.
Thank you,
Oh, there you go.
Deserter.
Yeah.
That Deserter leaves.
Oh, did I say too much? I feel like I said too much. He seemed very genuine, though. But I am.
I
very
couldn't believe we were
tired.
getting away with it. You know, we could have murdered them. We've just said, "Oh, it wasn't us." They were going, "Oh, okay." Oh.
Well, this is. But you need to understand. You know, when people of a certain class, you build up a reputation, and people believe you. I mean, this is something maybe you need to work on, my friend.
No, thank you. I spent the whole bloody war fighting. Stop all this kind of shit. Not promote it.
I
Anyway.
thought you were. Okay, I don't know to remember you on the Western Front, but it is fine. You will.
Oh, I wasn't on the Western Front.
Oh.
No.
Okay. All right.
Can't say anymore, I'm afraid. Well, it's a rum job, isn't it?
Yes,
Right,
I
who
didn't
have we
want
got
to.
left to interview that's still alive?
We need to talk to. Well, we talked to police officer. We have the reading room at the British Museum, which one of you was going to investigate. I think that's later on this week or next month or something. I think my friend was trying to get us access, but he did get us access to J.R.R. Tolkien. We can go and see him today. We need to just get a train to Oxford.
Tolkien's boring, and all he's ever done is write a load of bloody boring poems. The Goblin. What was that other one he wrote? Man on Top of the Space or something. It's a load of bollocks. It's going to be another 10 years before he writes anything good.
Gotta say, you don't know what he's written at the minute because it's a long time until it's.
Oh, come on! I'm a well-read man. You know, I mean, what are we in 1928?
Yeah, 1928. Yeah,
He'd had about 20 poems published by then. Last one he wrote was The City of the Gods and Ting Fang Warble. I think the guy's been stiff in the ether, if you ask me.
Oh, has he? We should go right now.
Oh, yeah, very prolific. Nothing else but poetry, though.
No, but allegedly he knows about the occult. But you think we should not go? That is fine. We will stay
Oh
here.
no! I think we should go for a drink and all that.
Right. But it's quite a long way. Are you sure you can cope with it in your condition?
I'm not pregnant.
Oh,
Jesus
I
Christ!
wondered...
Just because I didn't wipe the toilet down doesn't mean you can get
okay.
pregnant every time.
Oh, okay. Right.
Right. I've got no bullet wounds, have I? I checked myself over. I'm not wounded at all, am I? No. Just lost a bit of sanity, that's all. Is your motorbike still fit for use?
No,
We didn't use it last time.
was destroyed. Yes, my motorbike
Oh, yeah.
was very much destroyed. Do you not remember the crash?
Oh, I just thought you had a garage full of them or something.
No, I am.
No other
I have
vehicles?
some wealth, but I am not.
Well, get rid of maybe your calligrapher or something, and get yourself another bike.
Oh, wait. Okay, I think maybe we need to. It's not a problem. We will get a taxi. I ring a bell. Jensen, please, can you order us a taxi? We need to go to. Where do we go for Oxford? Is it? It's not St Pancras. Where do we go? Which station? My Cockney friend. Which one is it? Come on, Cockney. Come on, you can do this.
Yeah, it's the one. Yeah, I know the one. Where
okay, which one is it?
Wait.
London.
Is it navigate? Yes. I don't know where it is.
I could fly
I
us
don't know
there.
which one. You could fly. Well,
It's
I know it's Paddington. Paddington, obviously. We will make a. We can go by tube. The tube is working. What am I on about? Why do we always go by this? Come on. Let's go to catch the tube.
Okay. You head out to Oxford.
Just like that.
Wow, on the tube.
Wow.
Well, we get to Paddington first.
Paddington,
yeah.
In 1920s, 1928, what state was the tube? Did they have covered carriages by that point?
Yeah. It's pretty secure.
Do I
It's
see a
electrified,
little
so.
bear with a suitcase?
Oh yeah, Paddington,
Yes.
national treasure. We had our own Queen do a film with him.
So London Railways This is the original railways map. Oh wow, nice. Gosh, there's lots of places you can go. There's Paddington. Paddington is on the blue line. That's nice. Next to, they went all the way out to Shepherd's Bush. But look at that. Look at that. East Acton. So the we've got the yellow line. Matt will tell us what they are. So he doesn't have an idea of what the lines are on this map, but this is like an old map before they had a standardized blue map. So you've got the northern line, you've got the red one. I know the northern one's
which
blue.
is
Blue is Jubilee, isn't it? It's blue Jubilee? No, Piccadilly line.
yeah, yellow's Piccadilly, or is now.
Yeah,
Where have you
Piccadilly.
got it?
So yellow is Piccadilly. I've got it's you have to buy it, so I couldn't share it online. But it's an old 1928
Oh,
map
okay.
of the underground,
Yeah.
literally from the year that we're doing it. So it's got the black line, the red line, the yellow line, the purple line, the blue line, and the green line. So most of the inner, so you've got the green line that goes to Putney Bridge, went all the way down to Wimbledon. You've got the northern line went all the way from Morden all the way up to Highgate, and all the way, actually, it went all the way to Edgware.
Yep.
So the red one's the central line.
That was
Central
my work
line
journey.
went straight up past North Wembley, all the way down to Elephant and Castle. It stopped at Elephant and Castle. It goes further than that now.
Greenish
Green
district.
one went from past Whitechapel all the way across to, it went south towards Wimbledon, north towards Richmond, out towards Southfields, but it did South Acton Town, Ealing Common, Ealing Broadway, all the way up to Alperton, sorry, Broad Park and Alperton that way. So it was really quite extensive in 1928. You could get most places.
Yeah, you could.
They didn't have any
one of the wonders of
tunneling
the world.
technology, though. They didn't have any tunneling
did.
technology, so they had to put it on the surface and then bury the whole of London under 20 foot of mud and then rebuild it on top.
That's true. No, we had Irish people. They dug it all.
Oh wow!
St
Right,
Paul's
moving on.
Cathedral is normally 7 stories
No,
high.
but
We only see
I
the
hate to
top
say
bit
it,
now.
but that's what they did. This is the Victorian era. They just got navvies to do it. It was like the canals. They just got people who were really good at. I've just got to sort the dog out. That's unfortunately. I think that's true, isn't it? They,
Yeah,
I think
to be
it
fair,
was.
I think
I expect it was
you're right.
navvies who made
Many
to
of
do
my
it. It
best
was
friends are
like,
navvies.
yeah, but these guys took great pride. It's where the what's it called comes from. Anyway, let the dogs out. Bye.
The Navajo.
Going on out?
Navajo Indians.
Do you need to go out?
So the Navajo Indians came over to Britain.
Irish Navajos.
Irish Navajos.
Red-headed Navajos.
Yeah.
Yeah, the world famous ones.
Yes. Man kicking bucket. He was the chief, I think.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So you jump on the tube, and you head
I
out
sit
to,
down, strap myself in.
you head out to Oxford via where did he say?
The
Paddington,
overground line.
wasn't it, Paddington.
We would have gone to Paddington Station, then we would have got the overground line to Oxford.
Oxford, yes, yeah. So it was from Paddington.
Interesting. Let me just give you.
Take a
Sorry,
little while.
London Electric Railway was Bakerloo Line, Piccadilly Line, Hampstead, and Highgate Line. That was it. Everything else was railways. So it's District Railway, City. Oh, and City and South London Railway was part of. Well, that's doing something weird. That was all part of the red, blue, and black lines. The others were all Metropolitan Railway, Central London Railway. So they were all railways on the surface. But I think they probably came to the same places. They buried them later, I'm guessing. But it was quite big. Anyway.
No, they buried one in Baker Street. There's some guy in a top hat going through it. I imagine that would have been in the 18 somethings.
It's true.
Right. Off.
So you jump on the tube and you get to Piccadilly. That takes about 30 minutes because obviously trains aren't that frequent. You jump on the train, Great Western train up to Oxford.
I'll find a
Which
nice carriage.
It takes about 2.5 hours. Again, it's quite slow moving.
Teas,
and you guys-
coffees, sandwiches.
yeah,
They will
How
definitely have a
responsible.
woman with a trolley.
oh, absolutely.
We'd all be sitting there puffing away on cigars and pipes.
Cigars, yeah, you definitely would be smoking the pipe. Yeah, and you head up to Oxford to meet Mr. Or Professor Professor Tolkien.
Oh yeah.
Good
Indeed.
evening. Good afternoon, gentlemen. How can I help you?
Get off our train.
Uh,
Oh,
train? No, you're in my my name is Professor Tolkien.
oh, nice to meet you. I've read some of your poetry. Very inspired. No,
Thank you.
yeah, First World War does weird things to you, doesn't it? Oh well, we're invited to come and meet you. I just thought we could pick your brains a bit.
Of course.
Uh,
How can I help?
Oh, I'm just waiting for this chap here with his notebook. He's got it on 2 trolleys there. There he is.
I'm
Here he
terribly
comes.
sorry.
Henri.
My colleague here. Sit down. Sit down, Donald. It's okay. We've left the train now. We are now in Oxford State. Yet we stopped at the we passed the station.
You have to excuse him. He's
You
French.
take your pill. No.
Oh!
You okay?
With that, Tolkien
Yeah.
grabs the bayonet at his side after surviving the whole of World War One.
Absolument. There we go. Sorry, Mr. Tolkien. He suffers with a bit of brain fog occasionally. He is a very, very accomplished academic. He just loses track of time sometimes.
Right. Okay. Yes,
So-
I know a few fellows who've been like that since they came back from the war.
Absolutely more. We ourselves are investigating a very unusual situation. Having only just met, I feel like you seem to have. I look around your office and I can see there are very interesting things. There's stuff over there about trolls and things about what is it that you study? My friend was not overly clear about. Rupert was not overly clear
I'm
about
the
what you do.
I'm the professor of Anglo-Saxon here at Pembroke College.
Interesting. Well, I can see over there is a French nursery rhyme fairy tale about the wild
Yeah,
tree. That is not Anglo-Saxon. I take it. You investigate more
Wobbly
than just
table.
Anglo-Saxon.
I mean, I have many interests, but yes, at the moment, my professional
It's fine.
works
It's fine.
are
We're not here about your professional work. We are here more
Ah.
about this item, I say, and I turn to my friend, the cleric.
He switches it on. It starts shaking in his hand.
Jonathan here has, and also maybe you can help us identify it, but also about a series of events that are most unfortunate. We are in a situation where we thought it was an old case which we were reviewing, but more recently it has become more worrisome, more troublesome, and maybe you can shed some light or help us with this.
well. I'll try my best, dear boy.
Excellent. First of all, would you know what this item is? And I asked Jonathan to refer the item.
I'll hand the item to.
That's a priest. Oh,
He looks at it and has no idea. Nope, sorry, that
No, that's
doesn't look like anything that has an unusual uh, material. Where did you come by this?
it was found by a colleague of ours after an unfortunate event. It is linked to the person we are trying to track. We didn't know whether it was some kind of had some kind of history that you may understand, or if you know someone who is a specialist in this in Oxford, it would be very helpful for us to find out what it is.
I just had a thought.
Uh,
I wander over and I
Where?
get hold of the item. There aren't any markings on it, are there? What about if I hold my pipe lighter underneath it and I warm the amulet slightly?
Oh,
Do
this is
any
a good idea.
any words or thing appear on it?
Nice. I see what you're doing. But unfortunately, no. There's
Oh, that'd be a great idea for a
nothing.
book, though, wouldn't it? If it did have like hidden
That's
writing
it.
in it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tolkien
yeah.
looks quite interested in this,
Yeah.
and
It's
Oh.
yeah,
fascinating.
that's
So anyway,
It seems to have an ability to calm the nerves. You know, if you are in a agitated state, it seems to have whether it is our own selves or maybe you could test it for us. Uh, if you wouldn't mind, would you be able to take hold of this device? Sorry, this stone, and tell us how you feel when you take hold of it.
yeah,
What it
we'll all
feels like.
we'll all wait over here behind the sofa, crouched down with our fingers in our ears.
No. He's joking. No.
No, I'm joking. Bit warm though. I
yeah.
had the lighter on it a minute ago.
It
Oh,
looks a little bit worried, but he takes it and no, dear boys, I feel perfectly normal. Nothing
Hmm.
seems to.
wouldn't it be weird if a bit of
uh,
jewelry you had sort of took over your mind and made you really like want it, like something really precious to you? That's an idea for a
That
book,
would
isn't it?
that
Hey?
Precious. I like that.
Oh.
Precious.
excellent. Yeah, well, we wondered whether it might have some magical ability, maybe some small power to calm the nature or make you invisible in a certain space, or produce a
That'd be
feeling
good,
of
wouldn't it?
euphoria.
Oh,
But
yeah.
No,
magic.
these are all incredibly interesting,
Interesting.
chaps.
Interesting.
Maybe it could be a
We
giant eye into another existence. Oh, can you imagine that? A big burning eye looking down. Oh, that reminds me. I've got a toilet.
Yes, just through there.
Oh, thank you.
excellent.
He
So,
points you to a door
Cupboard.
just off his
Oh.
office.
Look
Thank
at
you,
him hop
thank you.
away.
Yeah, see, I was so excited. Thank you for returning the stone. I give it back to Jonathan. Thank you for looking after it, Jonathan. You can tell we are interested in these magical. We have seen a series of events recently that have led us to believe that something untoward is happening right now in London. That there is a group
Oh,
of
that's
people
better.
who are working
Unfortunate.
who are
Be an
working
unfortunate series of
against
events. That's an idea for a
it,
book.
that may not be quite as catchy as um these people have been working and this stone came with them and we think whoever is the lord of this stone would be somebody who would have power and
Oh,
ability to
ringleader.
corrupt. Yes, like a ringleader, like a lord of that ring, would be somebody who would be able to have power and control over a great many people and maybe bring about a darkness and a true malevolence across the land. And what we are concerned with is that the series of events that we have seen, the magic that we have witnessed, there was something called the yellow sign. that was. Have you ever heard of a yellow
Yeah,
sign?
it's like a road going somewhere, like a yellow brick
No,
road.
stop.
Taking
You
a
saw the yellow sign. It was painted on a person. It was not a yellow brick. Stop it.
Oh, but I reckon it was a journey. It
magical
was
sign.
taking us on a
Look,
journey.
you stop it. Just stop it.
Oh, look.
You-
Oh, go behind the curtains again.
okay. He gets a little bit excited, and then he gets.
Yes, clearly. No, I've got no knowledge of anything magical. Look, I'm a very busy chap. I
So,
teach
I-
English language and literature, specialising in Anglo-Saxon language. Is there anything that I can help with in this
Abs-
regard?
Absolutely.
Yes,
Absolutely.
we have some
I believe
writing
there
that we can't
is-
decipher.
Like
We
We did have some writing,
7
didn't we?
books.
Do we? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Give me intelligence rolls, please.
Didn't we do rubbings of something?
Right,
Was that
there
not
we
good?
go.
Intelligence.
Oh god.
Ask about
So-
Malcolm Quarry.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was getting to. I was just building up to it.
Who?
Do you know Malcolm Quarry?
Yeah. He was a student here. I met through the previous professor, whose job I took over from. A professor.
Hard success. I remember.
Well done. Yeah. Professor.
Frodo
Baggins?
Baggins.
Professor
Gimli?
Dilly. Dilly. That was it. Professor Dilly.
Lily. Dilly.
Who I
Dilly.
took over from. Yes. I believe I've got a
I am
copy of.
sorry, I'm trying to take
oh,
notes. It's quite difficult to this place. Yes.
Okay.
Professor Quarterly.
Um,
Okay. You believe you have a
yeah.
book. Sorry, you just said
I have a copy of Quarry's book.
excellent.
Somewhere
Can we
here.
have that, please?
Yeah. Quite an interesting book. It's treatment of homegrown and imported deities in Western Celtic kingdoms of Britain. Give me a second, and I'll find a copy. And he goes over to
Sounds
his
like Sauron
bookshelves.
to me.
Have you seen who did the forward for that book? That might be interesting.
I believe it was some chap by the name of Elrond did the forward for it.
L.
no,
Ron
I give him all
Hubbard.
bloody
Yes,
credit.
I've heard of him. Yeah.
Actually, he has a copy of the book to you, Omri.
Oh, very
or-
good. Oh, you've signed it from yourself. How interesting.
No. No, that's for a signature from Quarry.
Hmm.
I corresponded with him a few years ago. He was he was in Milan.
In Milan?
Excellent. What was he
we
doing
should
in
go there.
Milan, if I may ask?
He was carrying out some investigations as to European deities, but haven't corresponded. He was married, getting married last time we checked, but haven't spoken to him for 3 years now. I think it is. I have the letters somewhere at home, I think, and I'll see if I can try and dig them up, but can't promise that I can find it.
Right,
Wait,
here's my
buried
card.
them?
If you do, here's my card. If you do find them, please, if you wouldn't mind forwarding them on to me, it is very important that we build a picture of Malcolm Quarry. He is very much a person of interest within this case. Linked to this stone.
Curious stone. I mean, I could ask a few professors around if you want to leave it with me.
No, I believe it is too much of interest and would maybe put them in danger.
I have a class that I need to get to. It was a pleasure to meet you, chaps. And if I find those letters, I will, of course, forward them on to you.
Absolutely. Thank you for your time. It has been
Thank you.
wonderful to meet someone as yourself. And I'm sorry for being such an unexpected party.
No. Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah.
Likewise.
So you call me Billy Bob or Bilbo if you prefer.
Bilbo. Yes, that's an unusual name.
Oh yes, it's very popular.
Pleasure
Yeah.
to meet you, Bilbo.
Short name. Okay, bye, Mr. Tolkien. Dr. Professor Tolkien of Lost Languages. God, what a yawn. Right.
Yes, it was
Yeah,
very difficult
he used
get
to. I've heard that he was in a society with that guy who did the down the old rabbit hole. We should go knock him up. I reckon he's got loads of drugs.
C.S. Lewis.
That's the one.
Yes, let's go. Let's go and visit C.S. Lewis. Come on, he must be in the English department too. We walk down the corridor. We find C.S. Lewis's door. Knock, knock, knock.
The knock. He's there's no answer. He seems to be teaching a class.
Open the door. There's a small bottle on his desk. Says, drink me.
Says drink me.
Yeah, it's got whiskey in it.
I nip over to his drawers and see if there's any ether in them.
Nope, just lots of photographs of Peter Robbins' family. His children in the garden. Very innocent.
Lots
Nothing to
of
see here.
playing cards drawn about his desk.
And a hookah. There's a hookah in the corner. That is very peculiar.
Hooker.
Yeah, she's dead. He's tried to throwing up, English robe over her, but you can see her feet sticking out, all green.
It's a hookah, not a hookah. Oh my God, this man, he's not a prostitute. Oh my word. Stand the murder. It's like being around a complete and utter.
I know. How can you go in this man? How can you respect someone like that when they've got someone like that in their office, eh?
It's crazy.
Anyway.
Crazy. Yes, let's go.
Let's
Is there any
Nick and
other
go.
famous people that we can go and annoy in this place? Come on, let's go and find out.
Inspector Morse. He'll be around here somewhere.
I think
Be a
there's
little kid by now.
probably some of the royalties are under the roof at the moment, so why not those?
Nah. They're probably behind one of their servants right now.
Yes. Oh no, we got. I hear there is a theoretical physicist that we could pop in to see. He is very interesting. I don't know whether you want to see him or not. It's a
go
certain
then.
gentleman. Yes. Okay. Well, we wander down to the physics department. Knock on the door.
Who on earth are you trying to see in the physics department?
Albert
You'll
Einstein.
find out when I open the door.
Oh, it's not Einstein, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Well, whoever it is, they're not there.
Oh, we
Yeah,
should go. Let's
it's-
break
they are
into
in
his
the
office as
quantum
well.
state.
Come on, let's go.
They are in the quantum state. They are and they aren't there. Depending if the door,
I was gonna say,
depending if the door is
you're
open.
not sure whether they're dead or
I
not.
moved the fridge magnets around on his fridge face to E = MC squared. I'll leave it there. I don't know what it means, but it'll probably confuse him.
And I write some stuff on his
Computer.
chalkboard about some every
Man from
movement in space
Albuquerque.
is relative. Your relatives are related to you, therefore a relationship with your relatives is bad. Stop talking about relativity, it is wrong.
If you
And I
move
leave.
away from the clock at the speed of light and look back, it doesn't move.
Yes. Stop changing time. Anyway.
Okay.
Give Marilyn Monroe one for me.
My
Right, we
God.
leave. Sorry. I was trying to hold this together and then I just got
That was
sidetracked.
fine.
I'm
I'm
so tired.
used to it.
Okay. Yes, I'm just joining the madness because like you can't resist it when I'm in my state. I'm just like Let's go. Yep.
Right. Okay. So you've got a copy of the book, which is British Gods. You take a brief look through it. You can see that it's over 300 pages long, and is
So it'll take at least
has
3
loads
hours.
of
No
to read.
notes.
No
In the
pictures.
bottom. No, it's going to take 2 weeks to fully read it.
Oh, we should have got some footnotes. Honestly, God, short synopsis would have been useful.
I bet the
Well,
butler
it
did
seems like you're going to be busy for a couple of weeks. So good luck, Donald. Here's the book. Crack on.
I was going to say
A
it seems to be
Kraken?
right up, Donald Street. This is on the occult and British deities and gods and
Oh,
stuff.
I've read
so-
it. I'm sure I've
Yeah,
read it before.
I have only one book about British gods.
Yes, you do. Yes, only the one book, the big book.
The big book
Yeah?
of bullshit. Well.
Is it the original one
Hey.
or the one that was changed?
The one that has been changed, yes.
Oh, okay.
Many times. It's actually copied out of something else. It's a little game of telephone happened through the ages.
I don't even know what that word means. Something about telescopes or something.
Telephone.
So I'm
You,
lost in this book. So interesting.
That's a good. Well, we guide him back to the station. I'm guessing we're going to jump on the train because, like, well. You know.
Oh, please don't. I need to read. Can I sit down?
So you're gonna
we
walk
jump
back?
on the train the whole way back.
Yeah.
No, we just
Jumping. The conductor comes along and asks you all to sit down. Stop jumping. And
we sit down.
you have a cup of tea. Donald is engrossed in his book. Henri and Jonathan discuss the Bible.
We can do that. We can do that. We can do that. No, we can discuss the case. I'd like to
Okay,
talk to
yeah.
Jonathan about it because
Okay.
I feel like it's very difficult to talk when we leave him with his
Oh,
book and
look!
we go over to the far side. And
There's a pot over there. It's got black written on
Interesting.
it.
damn it.
Oh, I turn over the next
Um,
page. Oh, I turned the book right around. I thought it was written in some foreign language. It's just upside down.
Got the page like 25.
Weird thing is that I understood it.
So does this add anything to us? Investigations. He was in Milan. That's where he went on the continent. He investigated European deities. He was getting married. Maybe we can find out some records from Milan. We could. I turned quietly to him. We could telephone there and find out. But does this look like he ran away? Do you think he may have come back? Does this look like a man? I say all this to Jonathan.
I'm
What do
not
you think of
entirely
it?
sure.
Oh,
Might
this
be
is
completely
it, boss.
irrelevant storyline.
Or it could be that something happened with his wife, marriage. He seems in a good place, and then this was 3 years ago, and he has gone off the rails, and he is killing people. You know.
Why are you making Spanish wrong?
Oh, I thought it's talking about kings. I was trying to remember that king. I can only remember his Spanish name.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you.
I've forgotten about the other thing there, but I did
This-
spot something about the occult.
This is there you go. While those two are talking, read that. I've just put it in your journal.
Handouts.
That's nice. Thank you.
Should be titled British Gods.
So we are pulling on these threads, my friend Jonathan, and trying to weave them together to make some sense of all of these. And at the moment, all I am seeing is a series of chaotic and destructive and brutal murders. The one that seems to stick out is the murder of the doctor the other day. That was a simple stabbing. It did not seem to hold with all the ritualistic murders that we had before, which either makes me think that they are panicking and something is going wrong, or it is another
Well,
party involved. I
No,
do
but
not
obviously
know.
they are panicking. They did send you the letter.
Yes. Stop coming after us. It is true.
Mm.
And the more we can shake people around, the more we can ask difficult questions, the more we can point the police and add the pressure, then hopefully, even if they kill us, they kill us, but hopefully they won't kill us because, it will add more pressure and heat upon these people. But it just makes me think, who is this Talbot Estes? Who is he? What is this? Why did this play come to London? Why were we at this play? Why did we bond over this thing? It all
Yeah.
seems to be very circumstantial and peculiar
Yes,
that we
yeah.
have ended up working together and being drawn together into this world. Maybe they need us for a reason. Maybe we are being targeted. I do not know.
Well, I have no clue what I was doing in the play in the first place.
I agree. It seemed very peculiar having you as a man of the cloth in there.
Mm.
I wish to talk to Tolkien further about the blood draining deaths and various things, but unfortunately he was so busy and
Also, if he's just professor of language, I struggle to see what he would know about that
yes,
sort of
English and
murders.
language and history. He does not. Yes, but he seemed to know a lot about, well, Malcolm Corey, but I'm glad he had the book. Hopefully my friend will find something more that will point us to some kind of solution here.
Mm.
Because at the moment, I have many clues. I have many places to start, but not many where to finish. It does not seem to be any. But
I also hate the
the
board
antique
game.
dealer was younger. That is also something that was real. We saw that.
The antique dealer didn't strike as one, to me at least. So that
Seemed peculiar.
almost like it was front.
Oh, I
Finished.
did not. Oh, well done. What did you find, our friend?
You finished.
It's a long journey.
You finished 2 weeks worth of studying the book in just 2 hours.
He's amazing. He's speeded it.
Oh. Yeah. Well, mainly, he is talking about an archaeological, religious, and historical and occult happenings in the southeast of England. For the Forest of Dean, like on the Welsh border, lots of garlic, wild garlic grows there. All the archers from the Mary Rose came from the Forest of Dean because they were weird hunchback people with big arms. But anyway, there was some old cult back in Jesus' time, and there was this deity called Sharpanigrath. Don't make me say that again.
Can you spell it, my friend?
Yeah. And then people
You're not going to
that
spell
were
it. Okay.
following her. Well, I'm talking at the moment. The pen's over there. Fuck's sake. Blood sacrifice. You say blood sacrifice. The goat with 1,000 young. You see, we should go to the Forest of Dean and find out more. So they're doing research into this new cult. Weird thing, like sort of blood sacrificing. If we can find out more about it, maybe we can find out when the blood sacrifice is meant to happen to the goat with 1,000 young. See, it's all here.
Excellent. Excellent. Whereabouts in the forest design did it
I don't know
happen?
that, but it's in Spanish. I can't understand that bit.
Okay. And how do you spell the name Shabalaba?
All right, I'll write it down on this frosted window here.
Excellent. That
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. It's a long name. Sorry. Yeah, I'll put that down for now. Sorry, I'm standing you. Sorry, excuse me. Oh, God. I'm going to run out of windows. Excuse me. Oh, God. What does that last window say? Oh, there you go. Whew. That's the name.
Shub.
The woman in the other
Nigger.
carriage thinks I just wrote the beginning. Oh, shit. I'll have to go and explain something to her. Sorry, excuse me.
Shub
Yeah.
Nigger.
Originally, it was from Gaul, came over. Romans adopted it, did a bit of it. Quite into, there's a whole load of them in a small area. Well into this deity, the old blood dripper. So they used to use sacrificial, some weird sort of like crows would drink the blood. We've seen crows, haven't we?
Crows who drink the blood.
Yeah, crows, Quack, crows. She was known as the mother of the flocks, this bitch. She used to subside on nothing but otherworldly flocks of cows and sheep, known as mother of the flocks. So she used to drink from their nipples. God, I bet she had a dirty back. The Diogenes. They traded freely. Yeah. 2 out of 5, I'll give that book. And I'm going to nick most of it for mine.
Well, you would be the man to do so. Obviously, you've had a quick flick through. You haven't read the entire thing. It will take you 2 weeks, as I said, to read and fully digest it. But you can give the guys a brief overview of what you've read so far on the train back to London whilst they were discussing the case.
Oh, there you go.
It gives
With
you
that,
something to do
I put my
of the night time.
yeah.
So you get back to London. It's early evening now. After your meeting with DCI Taylor and obviously Professor Tolkien. What do you want to do?
Well, let us go for something to eat. I am starving. We cannot think on an empty stomach.
Yes.
Where would be good this time of night? Come on, my cockney friend. Find us somewhere to eat. We're looking for somewhere around Paddington.
Let me
He takes us
do
straight to the local orphanage.
navigation tools. Yes, right one. I don't know any places that are open anymore. It's just all closed.
There's a Great Western Hotel nearby. We should go there. Come on.
Okay.
We wander literally into the Great Western Hotel, which is on the end of Paddington Station.
Okay. Yeah, that's right.
What was that book that used to have the affair? The couple used to meet and have an affair in the bathroom. There was a public bathroom you could use in that hotel, and it was a glorious sort of black and white tiled Victorian style bathroom. But anyone could use it, and they used to meet and have liaisons back in the times when you weren't allowed to do that. Can't remember the name of the book.
No, I can't remember that. This has
Not
recently been
Johnson County.
purchased. This used to be the Manor Hotel. It's very nice. Very nice. It's been converted at the moment. Beautiful. So, how can what do we have? Cucumber sandwiches? Do you fancy fish and chips? What do you
Fish and
fancy?
chips.
Fish and chips, excellent. It says fish and chips.
All right, please.
Hello, yes, hello, my good man. Could we have a table for three?
Yes,
please?
sir. Of course, sir. Right this way, please, sir. And
Excellent,
he shows you
excellent,
to a quiet table at the back.
excellent.
Just
Next
for
to the
the
so,
three of you.
excellent. We'd like some of your fish and chips. What fish have you got on the menu tonight?
We have turbot with shallots and roasted potatoes. We do, of course, serve cod and chips.
Okay,
Or
the
we
more
do.
traditional. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Or we do a nice prawn salad, sir.
Prawn salad. Very good, very good. I think for myself, I will have the turbot. What would you two like? I said, turning to my friends.
I'll take the cod and chips.
Cod and chips, yeah.
Can I have chips and 2 pieces of bread and butter and a pickled onion, please? And do you have any of the red ketchup?
Yes, sir. But perhaps sir would
Thank
be
you.
feel.
Thank you.
Uh,
And I give him a small note. And the
what's
note
on
says, it says, please add a small tip to our bill for yourself.
He looks at the note and gives a very slight nod of understanding.
Okay. So we are. It is. We have more questions than answers. This is interesting.
This
Should we
is
go to
every
the
day.
Forest of Dean? Shall we go to the Forest of Dean? Is this where this is leading us? Should we go back to
I think so.
Fucking Stonehenge.
Should we
Let's go.
go back to talk to the police? I don't know.
Too many
I think
variables.
this is
Feel like
taking us
we
in a
have-
direction the police won't follow.
I agree with you there, my friend. What do your god tingles tell you?
My god, tingles. Well, what would be a
Yes.
faith roll?
Faith.
Deception?
I like how you think.
Occult.
Yeah, it's
A
going to have
cult.
to be a cult, I'm afraid. That's the only thing
It
that
is.
would be.
A cult just means a belief. Anything that's a belief that's not Christianity.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have got no tingles of any sort out of that. Going to somewhere and
Give me a history roll. All right, let's try you on history.
History.
Remember, there's no dinosaurs.
I don't believe in dinosaurs.
No
The Earth is 6,000 years
such
old.
thing as exactly. Evolution is a lie.
And also it's flat.
Creationism.
What do
Yes.
we know about the Forest of Dean?
A
No,
forest.
about the ancient Forest of Dean.
It used to be a forest.
Ancient forest. No, still a forest.
And that's end of my knowledge of this topic. Based solely on the name.
There were many things like Iron Age open cast mines there, various homesteads. It was a land of wildness and woods. But I am That is all I know. I was talking to a friend of mine. He was telling me about a wonderful holiday. I didn't really take it in. I just like the name Forest of Dean. It sounds like it is out of a book.
What if it's got a gift shop?
What the
I think we
cafe?
should go
No.
to the Forest of Dean. I can. I've got some books that I can pick up. I know about, which should show us some of the archaeological sites. Maybe if the killing of this chap in the old mental asylum is something to do with these religious practices, maybe we could find them out, tie the two together, and then at least we'll have a direction of who we think is behind this. Someone to do with the religion, or we can eliminate the religion as a dead end. But it was one of his books, wasn't it?
That is true.
And it's
That
all
is
about
true.
the bloodletting.
Yes, bloodletting. This is the link. So we have the Forest of Dean. We have the bloodletting. It does seem to
I'll
be.
tell you. There's a specialist that would know anything about that amulet. It'll probably be someone who's in that area who's specialising in this kind of local stuff.
Yes, and we do have a deity now, this Shub-Niggurath. Do you have to pile all the cutlery in the middle of the table? You are doing this incessantly. Why are you doing this, Donald?
Well, you know, secret race north.
But you've been taking it from other people's tables. Oh, Jesus, man.
Why are
You get the weight
No,
wrong.
Why are you
Now
cutting
Now
he
he's
it?
starts
stacking the
saying-
cups.
Why-
Now he's stacking the
starts
cups
piling-
upside down on top of each other. He's making towers. What are you
He
doing?
He's just folding breadsticks in half. Just
The whole time.
You have your methods, I have mine.
Well, yes.
Three
the-
breadsticks.
the-
in the
I
pocket
smile
size.
at the surrounding community and just and go. I am sorry. Don't worry. it is
Look,
not
I'll put my clothes
important,
back on in a minute. It's important.
Jesus, keep your clothes on. Oh, what are you doing?
It's a war thing. Ah, I've got it.
He's
Yeah.
eating the fucking breadsticks. Nom, 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 nom.
Yeah.
So,
I stopped leaping from table to table naked with breadsticks in my mouth. I put my clothes back on.
Donald starts asking the men at the other tables, how much for the women? The children too.
Oh, that's cheap. Have you got a couple of quid? I think I scored.
I ate my turbot in absolute.
Yeah, you're
Resignation.
not happy about this.
I think
Henri,
we
you're
need a
not-
stray jacket to this guy and a collar or something.
No,
I make-
I am lumbered with a lunatic, and I fail my psychology roll because, you know, I can't fathom his behaviour. It is just extreme.
When the police arrive,
Ah,
in a well-practiced method,
he's
I tell them straight away, he's left, you just missed him. He ran that way.
his meds ran out. Out of times on the meds.
Yeah, he definitely. Yeah, police are looking for a random man who's running naked across tables, eating breadsticks.
I heard a
at the,
shaved,
Christmas-
rabid ape.
Could well have been. Could well have been.
Wallaby? What?
That's going in my
I will
book.
come and pick you up in the morning. Good luck. Bye bye, Donald. Have a good night.
Can I have the book for the night? I could flip it through.
I take some of the pages that I've stuffed in various pockets of my outfit to make it look more like a chicken, and I hand them to you.
I despair with your use of books. You could have used the menu
Oh.
instead. Or
I
your
feel
clothes.
foolish now. You've ruined it. You've ruined the whole thing. Breaking the
Good.
fourth wall. Right. Okay, no, that's it. It's over now. I was this close to solving it then. That close. Never mind. So let's go with your idea instead. Let's pray to a mythical being that no one can see or prove, and maybe in a dream or something, they'll tell us what to do.
Yeah, instead of using the book's pages as
Like-
fucking napkins for chicken. That helps.
It was
How?
important.
Okay, sure. I'll read it through and see
If you
that was-
understood the
Yes.
occult like I do, you would understand the value of some of these practices.
I finish my turbot. I stand up. I will see you tomorrow morning at my house. Do not come there till then. And I leave.
Ah.
The bill, sir. Who will be taking care of the bill?
I'm already
I-
gone as well.
That man there.
There's nobody there. I've gone.
I already left with the haste
You're
as well.
left with quite a pricey bill. For
I can't believe that we've been scandaled. When the police arrived, the priest would tell them that some foreigner scammed us.
Right. Make a persuade check,
Perception.
please.
I think it was German. Persuade. All right. let me
Yeah.
find my
I will
persuasion.
not be witnessing the police coming.
What to know? So what was the role you wanted me to do?
Persuade, please. See
Persuade,
how well
right.
you. Persuade the police about a German. Yeah, no, you are asked very politely if you have the means to pay for the meal. Give me a credit rating roll.
Of course I have. What'd you take me for? Credit rating. Got in fact to do this. Is it down the bottom? Look.
Should be one of the first skills that you got.
Archaeology is the first thing I've got.
It's under.
okay,
It's
so it's-
above Cthulhu Miss-Off.
Yeah.
It's across from the persuade skill.
No, I haven't got because I've got the
You have.
I've got that stupid option, haven't I? Or maybe if I go out of maybe if I go into edit mode, it will show me all the ones I haven't got as well. No. Let's just say it's really low.
I can see it. It's
Change-
underneath archaeology. I'm looking at your character sheet.
Well, I'm glad you can see it. There you go. There, I failed it twice. 3 times.
Yeah.
Twice.
Yeah. I'm sorry, sir. You have the choice. You can either stay and do some washing up for the restaurant, or you can accompany us to the station and spend the night in the cell.
To the station. I hate washing up.
Okay.
Even
Okay,
with all
you're
those
probably-
breadcrumb up your crack.
You're
Not that kind
promptly
of prison.
escorted from the premises and taken to Paddington Station, police station. That is
Excellent.
not the train station.
Oh. Good.
You are
What year was
released
this?
in the morning.
1926. 28.
28.
Yeah, my granddad might have been there. Huh.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I found the nearest house of God and
Well, he was too old to fight in the Second World War, so he must have been in his 20s or 30s, I suppose, in the 20s. What was the age for list up? 45, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. And on that note, let's take a quick break, shall we? Quick
yeah,
coffee break.
Sure.
Oh, lovely.
Welcome back to the Cunning Plan presents the Tatters of the King. Right, so after your night in the cells, Donald, and your night in church, Jonathan, you make your way back over to Henri's apartment.
Right. I've been quizzing the night watchman about strange goings on and the weirdest for my book. And I've been capitalizing by taking notes. Interviews with the police of Paddington.
That'll make an interesting chapter to your book.
Yeah.
As you guys arrive and you're chatting, Jensen comes into you, Henri. Says, "There's a letter for you, sir." And he hands you a letter.
Is it an N?
Thank you, Jensen. I get my paper knife and I carefully open the letter.
Stab him. Oh.
Is it in my folder or
it will be?
Is it 9.1?
It is 9.1 and 9.2 is following.
Oh, okay. God, jolly good. 126.
I'm aware that obviously you've spoken a lot, but it makes more sense to have the letter sent to you, as obviously
go for
you
it.
were the one that spoke to
so
this
frank.
character the most.
I look at the end of the letter quickly to see who it's from, and I see it's from Lionel Trollope, the murdered man. Controversy. Amazing. So I'm going to take a quick read. Dear Sir, I write this fast upon your leaving our meeting. I am going to be frank. Please pardon any offense that I cause. I am not certain of Dr. Highsmith's motives in this case, and I sense a curiosity in you in which I have decided to place my trust. I find myself in need to unburden myself of things that I left unsaid. I hesitate to put these on paper, but nevertheless I proceed. Contrary to possible appearance, I am anxious to help Alexander. His father was a good friend of mine, so I have known him since he was just a small boy. He is a decent, gentle young fellow who has, I think, fallen in circumstances which misuse him. I will talk of my first visit to Alexander in St. Agnes on June 1927. St. Agnes, that was the place, wasn't it? The insane asylum. Yes. Dr. Highsmith told me he was unmedicated and lucid, and I found this to be the case, despite some periodic confusion on his part. But his conversation was odd indeed. He seemed quite unlike the young man I knew. One of the few references in our talk that I could make any sense of referred to a book he authored, and upon my return to London I undertook to look at it. You may be aware that 5 or 6 years ago Alexander published a volume called The Walk by the Lake. I have never picked it up before. I believed it to be difficult for me to digest, but though much within it was indeed bizarre and puzzling, somehow it held me. Certain words and phrases therein reminded me of Alexander's talk at the asylum, and I could see that these writings spoke to the root of his incapacity. Oddly, segments of the narrative were in German. I transcribed and later translated these passages. My second visit to Alexander was about 6 months after my first, just before Christmas. On this occasion, I found him sedated and correspondingly uncommunicative. Anxious that my journey not be a fruitless one, I thought to try an experiment. I had brought some papers with me, transcriptions of his book, and I began to read at one of the German passages in that language. I am not sure what I expected from this. I suppose I was merely seeking a reaction of some kind. I stumbled over the phrases. I am not skilled at languages, but then Alexander responded. He spoke the text along with me. As he did, I stopped reciting myself and tried to engage with him. What happened next is difficult to say. He kept speaking now, and I could see he was overly excited, so I was reaching out to touch his shoulder. As I did, I suddenly felt very weak. And the next thing I knew, I was on the floor. I was inexplicably panicked. The madhouse attendant was down on one knee giving me assistance, and Alexander stood above us. His face was his old one and very sad. I am very sorry, doctor. I cannot change what you saw. And then I remembered what that was. Oh, let's flick to the second page. I will tell you that I think Alexander knows how his father and sister died and that their deaths were the result of the events involved in a person or persons using him. It seems Alexander. Can you stop playing with that match? Jensen, leave. It seems Alexander came particularly under the influence of Mr. Lawrence Bacon. Damn it, I knew it was him. Mr. Bacon is an antique merchant with a premises on Liverpool Road in England. I believe he may be a self-styled occultist. Oh, if the man had told me, I would have been able to do this. This information was gained at the behest of Alexander's brothers Graham for private detection. Damn, Mr. Tuck. I think Alexander would seek out Mr. Bacon again if released. It bears mention that I am sure that these matters had nothing to do with Alexander's courtship of Miss Hudson, no matter what you might have been told. I feel that I've done the right thing in sharing what I know, though I ask that you use discretion for the sake of Alexander's family, and possibly for your own security. I urge you to read the book and to contact me again as soon as expedient. I will tell you more of the grounds for my suspicion of Mr. Bacon if you could consent to that meeting. Lastly, I bring myself to tell you that it is what it is I saw in a small cell in the asylum. Alexander, as Alexander spoke, I was no longer in the cell. I was walking in St. James's Park. I had just crossed a small suspension bridge to the south of the lake, and I was looking at the buildings of Whitehall. I had made this walk every night for the last 30 years, and there I was. Everything was just as it should be. I knew it was not a dream. It was in the detail and the normalcy. The mallards setting up the noise on Duck Island, and up ahead a paperboy calling. The sun was setting. I reached in my pocket for my penny for the Standard, and as I did I heard a scuffed step behind me, and I turned. I saw the sharp-faced man, quite tall, and his eyes held mine. Keep still, please, sir, he said, and I felt a sharp pain, and then I was falling. He helped me down as I clung to him. I closed my eyes, and when I reopened them, I looked up at the sky, and there was the paperboy's white face, and I tried to say something to reassure him, but I could not. I knew no more. The Lord took me. I hope to hear from you soon. Yours sincerely, Lionel Trollope. A message from a dead man. Well, this really does open things up.
Also, he saw his own death.
And now I am hearing my friend's voice in my head. It is amazing. I must tell the others
Hola.
about this as soon as I can.
Sorry I'm late.
Hmm.
Anything happen?
No,
No, it is you. Come in, I say, and I point them to the desk, the chairs on the other side of the room. I need to talk to you, Donald. As you know, we have been working together closely for a period of time, but you need to understand that I have a place in this society, and I have fought very hard to maintain it. As an outsider, it is very difficult for me to start again in a city. And what you did yesterday undermines much and reinforces much of the stereotypes of the French. Prancing around tables was absolutement unacceptable and left me highly embarrassed. I will support you in every way I can, but please understand that we cannot proceed in this manner. It will undermine everything I have fought to gain here. I hope you understand that I said this in love and although I am angry, I do not hate or begrudge you whatever struggles you have. This morning, I received a letter from the dead Dr. Lionel Trollope, in which he confessed that he witnessed the future when he spoke in German some words to his patient, Alexander. He does not trust that Dr. Highsmith is wanting to free him out of love or care for Alexander, but really interest in what is happening with Alexander and wanting to free him out into the world to join up in with the Bacon character who we accused last week. I believe it is Lawrence Bacon behind all of this, and Dr. Alexander confirmed this. When he touched the arm of of Alexander, he saw something. He saw his own death in the park, and he saw the man that killed him. He called him a sharp-faced man, quite tall. He did not say it was Lawrence, but he did say that Lawrence was the one behind the problem with Alexander, and that Lawrence Bacon has influence over Alexander. It seems that Alexander has had his mind broken by this Lawrence, and he wrote a book which is called The Walker by the Lake, which we need to pick up. There should be a copy of it at at the doctor's house. We should pick that up. Dr. Trollope's house. We have a way forward, my friends. A dead man's letter.
Well, finally, some answers.
Maybe some progress.
Hopefully.
So you noticed that the letter was postmarked 3 days after his death. I will tell you that was nothing untoward about that. His housekeeper just simply forgot to send the letter after his murder.
Yep.
Obviously, very busy with trying to deal with her own grief, but then
we probably find out that if we went over to his house and asked to look in his study and said this letter pointed us to a book they had. We can even show her the book that, so, we can even say, look at the letter, this is his hand, this is what he sent to us, he said to pick this up.
Of course. Yeah, that's fine. She will, if that's what you want to do, she absolutely will let you have a copy of the book, seeing as it is mentioned in that letter.
Maybe not show the part where he saw his own death.
You gonna show the part where
No. I'm just showing her that he I briefly show her the Walker by the Lake section that shows that he pointed us to get this book. I don't share the whole letter. I said it's most distressing, madame, especially after what has happened. But he suggested that we take this book and this would be useful in our further investigation, and obviously, and I don't show anything about Lawrence. I don't show anything about any interest apart from that book. That's it.
Okay, all right, that's fine. Yeah, they give you the book, and I will make all of this available to the three of you, which should now be. You should be able to see
our faces.
And these are underlining passages from the book. It's a small book, 97 numbered pages, bound in an all white cloth, blank cover and spine. The title page gives the author's initials, date, press, and it's split into two halves, headed first act and second act, and described the dreams of a man. It's written in the form of a case history, but probably can be read as autobiographical, despite the absence of personal pronouns. There is no mention of studying a subject or interviews with him. The text does not seem to be organised for dramatic effect or to be a resource, nor is it fiction, poetry, or science. The dreams, which are recounted in German, the rest of the text is in English, focus on a power that the man explores and slowly comes to know. The power was once on Earth and is essentially unknowable. It would view man and his accomplishments as we would view ants and an anthill. The dreamer usually refers to the power as the king, but twice early on uses the synonym K1, which is, I believe, in your handout. And one other time, the unspeakable one. The writer absorbed pieces of knowledge through periods of intense dreaming, but intersped are periods in which he is denied dreams. Eventually, he visits a city, Carcosa, which opens up his senses even more. It is a place of beauty and contentment, although challenging to his perceptions. And this handout gives a little bit more sense of the book.
So, looking
do
at
you
this
want
book,
to...
do we think this is is this a book based on The Wanderer by the Lake by Talbot
Yes.
Estes?
Yes.
Right. So this is him reading into that and getting
Yes.
dreams and responding to it.
Yeah. Well, the initials are AR and dated 1923. Whitehall Press, London. It wasn't Estes that wrote it. Estes converted it into the play. Its original author, none other than Alexander Roby.
So so the play was a response by Talbot Estes to this book.
Yes.
Fuck. How did we miss that? The Unspeakable One.
You can read the full book. It will take about a week to fully absorb. Jonathan, do you want to read this one out? Just the quotations that I've put up, because you've been fairly quiet.
Sure. But where, who, or what is Holly? In this reading, the text, either by design or uncertainty, are obscure and even contradictory. Okay. In his dreams, contradictions were also rife, but he felt that Holly was the lake itself. The reader imagines that this is the first race to own dominion over this planet, and that it will be the last. That is wrong thinking, but each must come to this conclusion on his own account. It is something one has to see for oneself, not to be told. He knows his opinion would be derided or else provoke anger, so he does not try to persuade. I share it from him here. The book concludes with, some would be disconcerted by the structure of this treatise, but it is for us to walk on the earth in Carcosa. That is the third act. that passage may or may not be written. Translated from German. Aid me, Kaiwan. I, a dreamer, seek a vision from red Aldebaran and black holly. I make the sign. Then immediately followed in English, and seeking the vision, he makes the yellow sign in front of him with his fist, such as I, standing before him, could read it plain enough to bespeak the end of the day.
Okay. So that's the those are the notes that are in the book that you've managed to read. So you now have a new line of inquiry. The letter mentions a Miss Delia Morrison, or sorry, ignore that, Delia Hartson.
Yes. Courtship of Miss Hartson, no matter what you might
Mhm.
have been told. I didn't know it was Delia.
Okay. Okay. Well, there you
Nice
go.
to know.
I've just given you a first name. But you could have found that out from either Alexander or not Alexander, Graham or Vincent Tuck. So they would have had those details.
Okay, I think we should let Graham know that we are very skeptical about letting Alexander free, and that our until further notice, under no circumstances would we think that's a good idea at this stage. From what we know, I
Okay.
feel that we need to intervene quite early on
Yes,
to
yes.
make sure he isn't, safeguarding wise, he isn't released by the doctor. And that's made very clear to the doctor. Do we need to get in contact with the doctor as well? What do you think, Donald?
I think so, yeah. I think the
Yeah.
man is obviously a seeded occult visionary.
Yes. Yes, this is
Okay.
very serious. We need to find Delia Hartson. We need to find. We've got various names of things now. Shub Nigarath, Kaiwan, Carcosa. There is this Aldebaran and Black Halley, which I guess is Halley was the city, wasn't it?
Carcosa was the city.
Carcosa is the city. Halley was
was the kingdom, I believe.
Kingdom, yeah.
Yeah, it was the kingdom of Halley, the city of Carcosa.
Yeah, I did write all that down. Yeah, Palace is Halley.
Yes, there you go. Yeah.
The Palace was Halley. Carcosa was the place. There's Hasta, Yatil, Allah. They're not. Thak, Vot, and Carmilla. None of those names have come up. So there's the early thing. Plagued by nightmares, dreams of a king in yellow. This all seems like it's leading to the same thing. So yes, it seems like he was a primary. He's exposed or contaminated by this whatever it is. Which means
It's a spell. It's a summoning spell, I think.
Ooh.
There you go.
Okay.
I'll do my culture. That felt that.
Well, if you want, it will take a week for you to read it. Which one are you going to prioritize? Are you going to prioritize that, or are you going to prioritize the British gods?
Well, unless we're going to go to the woods, then I'll prioritize the other one.
This one.
Okay.
Well, should I read the British Guards for a week then?
Well, that might be useful if we've got
Well,
two readers.
I've got a bookmark in it, so you can carry on from where I left off.
No, you need to start
Yeah.
start from the beginning. I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Right. So you only have one more inquiry left to make before we start a new chapter, and that is with Miss Hartson.
Mm.
We can't get hold of Lawrence Bacon. Is he dead as well?
No, Lawrence
No,
he's
Bacon
still
is
alive, but
he's
he
very
has-
alive.
he's the
We've set the
fucking
police
prick.
on him.
He's the fucking
We
prick.
think he's
Yeah.
behind the whole thing.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So can't we got an address for him in an antique shop?
We've set the police on him.
I would suggest that you speak to Miss Hartson.
Okay.
Something is telling me that Miss Hudson is the key to this
Mm.
period of time. Let
Yes,
us go
possibly.
talk to her.
something the name of DM.
Yes.
I don't think it is DM in this world, but it is something like that.
Subtle hint.
Keeper.
So
Keeper,
been
isn't
given
it?
an-
Yeah, keeper.
keeper. You've been given an address from Alexander, seeing as you contacted him to say about bad idea to have his brother released. He's given you an address of 120 Southbury Road, Ponders End, which is a suburb about 11 miles north of central London.
Cool.
Lovely.
Okie dokie.
So, I think the only way you'd be able to get there is taxi. At the moment, I don't think there would be any way
Horse carriage.
otherwise for you. I suppose buses maybe. There's no tube that that will go out that way.
Bicycles.
Oh, we'll get a cab. Let's get a cab.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Well, I'll hitchhike.
I look at him. Donald, get in the cab.
Oh, what? Are you going to jump out again? Maybe I can get arrested, huh?
Donald, you got arrested because you were naked in the restaurant. It was not my fault. I am not here to
No,
be part of your insanity.
I was
whatever it
arrested
is.
because I couldn't pay for the meal.
Yes,
was being
and
taken
because you were dancing around naked in a restaurant. That's why I
Well,
left.
that's every
And I
day a
left
thing.
because you are being embarrassing and unhinged. Cannot expect me to tolerate that behavior. Not in good company.
Right.
Please.
Well, you get this cab.
Fine. We will see you there.
Well, I clamber on the back of the cab.
Do I notice?
Yeah. Give me a spot hidden.
I'm not very good at this. Oh, wait a minute. Edit mode's not on.
Yeah, general failures all round. Donald tries to jump in the boot, and Henri fails to notice him doing it. But either way, you will end up there. You knock on the door. A little old woman, a grey haired, walking cane, opens the door. Yes.
Hello, my dear lady. We're looking for Delia Hudson.
Delia? Oh, she hasn't lived here since she got married. She goes by the name of Morrison now.
Delia Morrison. We are friends of hers, or at least we are friends of a friend of hers. Would you be able to let us know where she has moved to? I can make a credit rating roll if that would help along. And persuasion if you want.
No,
But my credit rating was a
is,
success.
Yeah, it was indeed. Oh yes, fine young gentleman like yourself. She lives at 10 Turkey Street in Enfield.
And Turkey Street, Enfield, you have been most helpful. Could I thank you so much for your time?
No problem. I will. I'll let her know that you're coming.
Ah, excellent, excellent. Thank you. May I inquire after your name? I give my card.
My name's Sheila. Thank you, Sheila Hartson.
Well, I will. If you would like, I could pass on your regards.
Oh, thank you. Yes, but I will speak to her now on the telephone. Such
Ah!
such a
Oh,
great
man,
contraption, isn't it?
It is wonderful. It gives so much freedom
Is he
to those
okay?
who do not have it. I don't know. He is chewing his own coat. But we will obviously. I will take him away. It is fine. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Okay.
And yeah, she shuts the door on you.
I hope the taxi didn't leave yet.
Taxi was waiting for his next job, so you jump back in the taxi. And
Come on, Donald,
make
get in
your
the
way over
taxi.
I never got out.
Donald's sitting there rocking at the mention of a telephone.
I'll assist him gently. There. The telephone isn't real. It can't hurt you.
Yeah. With each mention of the word telephone, I retreat another level into hell.
Yeah. So right, you make your way over to Enfield. You give
And
the
Turkey Street.
Turkey Street. It's fairly it's a nice area. Well to do. It's a nice house.
Oh,
You
it's
guys go
lovely.
up and yeah.
It's a wow. These semi-detached, they are beautiful. I think this is a very nice area we are in here. Very beautiful. Hmm. Nice wide roads. Couple of trees. Oh, look, there's a park just opposite. Oh, which park that is? Well, this is very fascinating. Anyway, so interesting.
You knock on the door, and a petite, very pretty woman opens the door. She's got bobbed, straight blonde hair, wears the latest fashion, and seems quite bright. She responds. She says,
Hello, sir.
yes. Can I help you,
Hello,
madam?
yes, sorry about that.
Yes.
We were just passing, but more enormously, we came to see you. Your friend Sheila obviously called. She said she would to say we
Yes,
have
my
come to
my
see you.
mother. Yes,
Oh, your
yes.
mother. Oh,
She said.
she did not seem like your mother. She seemed too young. The and you yourself, so pretty ladies. We are looking into a gentleman that you used to know. I believe you are engaged to be married at some point. I wondered if we could talk to you about it. We are investigating a peculiar circumstance and wondered if you could shed some light onto it.
Give me a credit rating roll, please.
So a little more. I can give you a persuasion roll as well if
No,
you'd like.
credit rating works. Yeah, go on then. Give me a persuasion check as well.
Here's my card. I say, fuck off.
Okay. She looks you up and down and invites you in. Do me a favor. Give me a spot hidden, please.
Me or everybody?
Yeah. You're doing most of the talk. All right. The other two, give me a spot hidden.
Oh. Spot
I saw
hidden.
nothing.
Where's my spot hidden? There we go. Oh, yeah.
Okay. You notice that she seems to have a bruise under her left eye, which is covered by makeup.
Kind of thing a priest would recognize, actually.
Exactly. So yeah, she invites you in. Makes you a cup of tea, and asks, "So what's this regarding then?"
Well, thank you. Thank you. The tea is delicious. It is a delicate matter. We believe that you once knew a gentleman named Malcolm Corey. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Yes.
Fuck. Not
No,
Malcolm Corey. Sorry, was it Alexander
yeah.
Roby?
Alexander. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yes.
You once knew a gentleman named Alexander Roby.
Yes, I have Alex. I knew Alex. Yes, we were engaged.
Yes, indeed. We have been asked to investigate Alex's incarceration and his the way in which he became ill, to see whether he should be released from prison. We are erring on the side of caution here, and we wanted to talk to all the people involved to ascertain whether they felt it was a good idea, knowing how he was at the time, and reflecting on how he is now.
Okay. All right. So this is what she tells you. Okay. She shares her history with Roby. Some years ago, she had an interest in the occult.
Sorry, so 7 years ago, she had an interest.
Some years ago, doesn't say so. Just some years ago, she had an interest in the occult. She read many of the major works in the field and regularly attended lectures. In May 1925, she met Alexander Roby at one of these lectures. Their relationship was based upon this joint passion. They were engaged, but she broke it off later that year due to Alexander's strange behaviour. They stayed in touch for a while because Alexander wanted to get back with her. She last saw him in November 1925, so 6 months after they'd met, but his mood and manners were intolerable, and they have not been in contact since. She knows that Alexander belonged to a group of individuals. He tried to get her to come to more than one meeting, but they didn't. But she didn't, sorry. She don't remember their full names. So I don't know whether you want to mention the names.
Yeah, at that point, I will say we do have questions. His behavior. What was what? Sorry, sorry. What are the names? Sorry, I'll go through the names. Yeah, we'll go through them.
Yeah. Okay. So she says, yeah, she knows Edwards, she knows Bacon, she knows Quarry, but then she remembers that there was a man called Coombs. She saw him once, and Alexander told her of Coombs's reputation for violence. She also thinks that Edwards was the leader.
Ooh.
Interesting.
She broke it off with Alexander shortly before a meeting was due to take place. Alexander spoke of it very excitedly. It was to be unique. The group was to leave London and meet on a hill just outside the town of Clare Melford, Clare Melford, in Suffolk. And this would have been in December 1925. She remembers that Alexander mentioned 9 teeth that had been prepared for that winter night.
Teeth?
He said that teeth, yes, the things that we have in our mouths. He said that she should see them their beauty and see their beauty.
Yeah.
But she has not spoken to him since that time, and she married her husband Peter Morrison in May 1927.
No, she don't hang around, does she?
Pretty girl like that, she would have men lining up.
Oh, that's not very hygienic.
If you ask me, lining up to ask her for her hand, not lining up to have sex with her, you degrade.
Never said that.
The can we ask can I ask about Peter? What did Peter do?
She changes the subject very quickly. She quite clearly does not want to talk about it. Give me a psychological roll, please.
Absolutely. Oh, finally.
Excellent. She does want to talk about it.
She's just playing hard to get.
I say to her, maybe we could take a walk along to Albany Park. It is just down the way. Maybe that would be a good place for a conversation.
Yeah, she agrees.
Mhm.
Suggests that they leave first and that she will follow shortly. She doesn't want to be seen in the company of strange men. What would the neighbors think?
Exactly. So we will we'll head to the park.
And as we are out of earshot, I'll notify Henri about the black guy that's covered with makeup pretty well.
Oh, thank you, my friend. I had not picked up on that. You are very perceptive.
Oh, I have my moment.
She follows. She follows a few minutes later, and
Hussy she is.
breaks down. Breaks down. She doesn't know. How can she escape? Divorce is not a thing. What would society think if she was to divorce her husband? How can she escape? And surely she has to live her life with her husband, regardless of how unhappy she is.
No. What does he do to you?
She shows you the eye.
He hits you.
Beats me.
Oh, my small child, this is not acceptable. Let me think. And I take a moment to ponder. Two things come to mind. One, you could poison him. That is a way of many women. They have killed their husbands in such a way. There are poisons that are undetectable and unknown to the police. This is highly probable, but it is not a good way to die. And if he becomes suspicious, he can be violent, and he's already proven to be so. You can arrange an accident. This has happened many times to rich men and powerful people. They have fallen down the stairs, they have hurt things, but this cannot be assured. You will only get an opportunity once. There are other things that can happen. If you can give me his name and address, maybe we can arrange something for you. But there are lawyers that I employ. There are people that I have. We can investigate divorce if that is something that is of interest. But please do not live in misery. There is a way out of this. It does not have to be violent. I give her a half smile.
I'll give it the other half.
I give her half a smile because I only have half a face.
Yeah. He she thanks you, and says that she will consider her options, and
I give her my card, and
yeah,
I say,
she takes your
I
card.
say all this in serious because obviously, in your desperate state, you will have considered all these options. Many of them will lead to a hanging at this present time in Britain. I would not like to see such a fine flower of youth destroyed in such a way. So please reach out if you need help. And I pass her my card, and yeah, it's all very formal, but I let her know that I care.
Okay, yeah, she
Sorry
thanks
about
you.
that. Trying to make you into a killer and all that. But my next guest is a priest. Maybe he'll say something different.
Yeah, how do you feel about Henri advocating for murder, Jonathan? Or even
Oh,
divorce? Obviously, divorce
Well-
is against the Catholic Church.
Oh, gladly, I'm not Catholic, so it doesn't fucking matter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Humankind has done things already, so it doesn't fucking matter. just do whatever. Oh, the Lord has blessed actions that are far worse than a murder. Anyways,
Has she read his book?
that was close.
She has a copy.
What does she make of it?
She didn't really
Seeing
understand
as she's
it.
an expert on the occult, you know,
Yeah.
she
Not
can
an
knows a lot.
expert. Her interest.
No, she's interested. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
this is
but
new
her-
to us. You know, apart from Donald, this is
Yeah.
new to me. And
Yeah, her interest in the occult
almost,
have waned
almost.
since her interest in the occult have waned since her and Alexander broke up. She found it too painful. The title page does have a annotation. June 1925 to Delia, all my love, Alexander.
okay.
But it's not something she's particularly thought about in the years since they split up, and especially given her marriage to her husband.
She's been a bit busy.
Mm.
What when she said about Edwards, does she know any information about Edwards, about where he could be, or any defining features, or descriptions of Coombs, what Coombs might have looked like? Because she did see these people.
No, she didn't. She said that
Oh, she never saw
she was
just
invited
him
to their
talking about
meetings.
right.
Yeah, but turned him down. She thought that it was below her station.
Okay, that's cool. So have we? I think I don't know, guys, but I think we've plumbed the depths of this relationship. I could have a word with Peter Morrison. I didn't find out what Peter Morrison did.
Peter Morrison is he is a surveyor for the canals of Middlesex County Council.
Powerful man.
Yeah, inspecting the shit creek.
Yes.
Interesting. So what I will do is I will reassure young Delia Morrison that whatever happens, we will be discreet. That is our watchword. And that we will look to. I will wait for her to make a decision, since I don't believe she is in. You know, this has been going on for many years, hasn't it? So it's not as though he's trying to kill her. You know, she's just being treated like a night. It's a nightmare. That she can always reach me at my address. She can come there directly, or she could, if she needs to, if it's an emergency, and I will find her a safe place to live where she will have women and she will have people around her of station, that I have connections with the suffragettes, and that they are the kind of people who would be very keen to take on her cause. Those kind of things. I reassure her that all the talk of murder was to calm her mind, because I think sometimes people who are in desperate situations reach for those things, or suicide. That's where your brain goes when you are trapped. And I reassure her that she is not trapped, and that there is a way out, and this is it.
And I do remind
do
remind her of monasteries taking well, not monasteries. Well, they are monasteries, but for women only, right? That basically take someone to hide.
The church offers support
Yes.
for women who are suffering violence. Yeah, so we give her lots of options, and
she thanks you, and if she feels like she has the strength to make that call, she will be in touch.
do not wait too long. Give yourself time, think it through, make the call. I can be here in seconds, and no one will ever know. Okay?
She smiles, thanks you, and heads off home.
I turned to her and I said, I smuggled my daughter out of France during the World War. Getting you out of this house would not be difficult.
I'm the last to leave. I leave my revolver on her side table with a note under it saying, "Don't be such a
You
pussy."
met at a park.
Oh, sorry.
Just
In your
one
mind.
bullet. Choose wisely.
Wait until he's asleep. All right.
Okay, brilliant. So
Right.
we've got a place to go. This hill near Clare Melford in Suffolk.
Mm-hmm.
We've got. I mean, if this was another game, this Peter Morrison would be on my list, and I'd be hunting him down. He's on my list.
This can still be the same game.
Yeah, exactly. They were there in December 1925.
Yep.
Okay, so that's a place where we can investigate. We've got another place where we can investigate. But I think we're end of the chapter, aren't we?
We are at the end of the chapter.
Whee!
Yay!
So, yeah. On that
Upgrade,
note, let's go
upgrade,
through.
upgrade.
Your upgrades. Jonathan,
Hmm?
you got 5 points to psychology.
5 points to psychology. Oh yeah, that takes me to 79. Nice.
1 library.
1 library, 73.
1 history.
1. Where's my history? History 57.
1 to your constitution.
1 to my constitution. Oh yeah.
Yep. Your top stats.
41.
2 to intelligence.
2 to intelligence. Holy shit. 69. Nice.
Nice. 1 to education.
Education.
And 1 to spot hidden.
74. Spot hidden. Spot hidden. 27.
Donald.
Yes.
1 to photography.
Yeah.
1 to persuade.
Yeah.
4 for the occult.
Yeah.
1 to library,
Yeah.
2 to intelligence,
Yeah.
and 1 to spot hidden.
All right.
Henri,
Hey.
1 to persuade.
No one.
Yep.
Okay.
5 to psychology.
Oh, my way.
A whopping 8 to credit rating.
Come on, baby.
Richard,
Money
Richard's
clearly does
getting,
open doors for you.
Richard's
sorry,
And
what was
yeah, 8 to credit rating and 2 to intelligence.
2 to intelligence.
Yes.
Okay. That it?
That's it. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank
Thank
for
you.
listening.
Thank you, guys.
And, we will see you
Cool.
next week, where the guys are going to go to Suffolk. It looks like following a tip they received from a damsel in distress. Say good night, guys.
Good night.
Oh, good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.